throw broken things away all the time. When something isn't as useful anymore as they were when they were still shiny and brand new, we often just place it in the trash. Nowadays, it is so easy to replace broken things, dead batteries, old computers and phones, broken glass. You can replace them all 24/7 in just one click. I guess my thoughts today led me to the concept of the wabi-sabi, which is the Japanese view of finding the beauty in the flaws and imperfections. In Japan, there is an art of repairing broken ceramics and pottery with gold. This gives more value to the damaged piece than how they originally were. But can you repair broken hearts and broken people? Maybe there is no such thing. Perhaps it's all made up, or perhaps it's just an emotional state of being.
Hi everyone. Excuse me for the mess. I am in the middle of organizing, so I hope that's fine. In the last 2 weeks, I ran into several issues. There was just too many things that needed to be addressed as soon as possible, and one of them is my driver's license. So it was about time for me to have my driver's license renewed, and I know from experience that in the city, that is the neighboring island, they do the processing of the driver's license a little bit faster than here in our island. So I think there, the last time I was there, after you have the process done, you can immediately get the card. It's the plastic card. While here in Sikihor, you have to wait and come back for, I think, after 1 month. I'm not completely sure. So yeah, the problem was I did not plan this trip at all. So I did not do any research. I did not check the opening times of the office, and I did not check if the office is still there where it used to be. So that was really the biggest problem. So I went to the Fastcraft. After 45 minutes, I arrived there and I had my coffee. I went straight to the mall because I thought it was still there, the office was still there. But then when I got there, it wasn't. So I had to ask where I can get my license renewed. And the security guard told me that you need to go to the main office. So I went there to the main office, the main LTO. It's called LTO, Land Transportation Office. And they told me that you need to get first a medical certificate. So that was the biggest struggle for me, getting the medical certificate, because I really had to wait for 3 to 4 hours there, I think. And the problem was there was so many people there, and they were all congested in one single unit or in one single room. and there was like an aircon there. There were two air conditioners that were rather inverted, so they are cooling the other side of the room, while the other side where the pathway is, that's where everybody goes, and that's where everybody were falling in line. It was so humid there and so hot, because the part of the aircon where the heat goes out, it was just facing there, so it was so hot. And you could imagine standing there and waiting for 3 hours. You're like toasted bread. So yeah. And when I got my certificate, they told me um, today they will not be processing renewals, but they will be processing student permits. So, and I got a little bit disappointed, but it's my fault because I didn't did my research. So they told me that the schedule for renewal will be the next day. So they told me to come back the next day, and I decided, no, I'm not gonna come back anymore. I will probably just do it on Sikihor. So yeah, it was I don't know. I'm saying this because I wanted to let you know about the importance of planning ahead in advance, because although sometimes it's nice to just go with the flow and just enjoy things as they go, as they come to you, but there are some certain situations when you really need to plan. So in this case, yeah, it is what it is. So I got my medical certificate, but I need to go back tomorrow for the renewal, for the exact license. So I think I'm just gonna do it in Sikihor. So back to Sikihor now. So it's like lunchtime now, and traffic here is getting more and more. It's just getting very busy now.
If brokenness is an emotional state and emotions come and go, then perhaps whatever you feel right now is just temporary. Perhaps the brokenness inside of us isn't meant to be fixed. Perhaps the true meaning of wabi-sabi in people is to accept, to acknowledge, and to love ourselves for who we truly are.